Microplanning rests heavily on community outreach, making it very important that programming is community-led and community-centered. This community-first approach would be impossible without a way to list and keep track of connections within a site. The use of contact listing and contact forms makes this possible. With contact listing, peer educators or volunteers list out the members of key populations they know from their social networks in each site. Contact listing helps participants map out their contacts with their peers within the spots they are responsible for. These lists are then combed over to check for duplication. Based on the number of contacts peer educators or key population volunteers have, the one with the most contacts and a larger social network is allocated that site to manage. In the case of key population volunteers, the volunteer with more contacts may be identified by the program as the peer educator for the site. This way, a peer educator becomes responsible for the site that they know best. It is also recommended that peers in the site should also be consulted before recruiting a peer educator for the site to ensure that the decision is acceptable to the majority of peers in the site.
What you do when you want to go about the contact listing is, as an outreach worker, you sit down with a microplanner and they have a list of the key populations that they want to put in their contact list or in their hotspot diary. They need to know these individuals or these key populations to ensure that they are able to tell them about the clinic, also to give them commodities. So what happens for us at times to have a duplicate of an individual? We have clinics that are in different towns and in different cities all over Zimbabwe. Say I'm a key population, I get a service in Bulawayo and I lose my sister's number that gives me access to get clinical services in Bulawayo. When I move to Harare, instead of me mentioning that I once got a sister's number in Bulawayo, I'll just say I'm new, I've never been to the sister's clinic before. Then another thing that happens is on a hotspot, I did not know that my friend is a microplanner and I had already been listed by another microplanner. Now for me to tell my friend that I had already been listed, I'll pretend as if I had never been listed. So now I'm appearing in the other microplanner's hotspot list and I'm also appearing in my friend's hotspot list. Those are some of the scenarios that can make us to have duplicates of an individual.
Once allocated a site, a peer educator is entrusted with a unique responsibility to approach the key population peers within the site and get more information about them. To do this, the peer educator first establishes a rapport with a key population peer or member and explains the program to them. Once the key population member gives their consent, the peer educator fills out a contact form detailing their contact number, the primary site they can be found, their age, risk profile, and other ways they may be vulnerable. While the data in the contact form is used by the outreach team for outreach planning, the information is also used by the monitoring team to register a key population into the program and provide a unique identification number through which they track the program services provided to the individual key populations across the continuum of services provided by the program.
Ndishomwe ndimakafika pa hotspot pamene ndimalembapo dzina lao, zaka zawo, dzina la bala pa kuti akupezeka pa bala kapena ndi kunyumba ka ndi paloji ndimayenera ndilembe, komanso ndimalemba chiopsezo chawo kuti ndichochuluka bwanji, komanso zaka zomwe akhala akugwira ntchito yoyendayenda, komanso ndimafuna kuti ndilembe kuti iwo aja akugona ndi anthu angati pa sabata. Chiwerengo chawo cholinga choti ndikamabweretsera makondomu ndabweretsere ndikudziwa kuti anthu aja akugona ndi anthu mwakuti kuti makondomu aja adzakhala kuti anthu okwanira.
At times kuna challenge kwa sababu utapata for one siendagi na hiyo form. I go with a notebook so that kuna ile trust sione ninajaza vitu mingi, so natumia notebook kujaza, then I'll go and transfer them. For one, mtu atafikiria information yake unataka kuitumia wapi, but these are people that we know, we've known each other for a long time because I was one of them, I was a user, so they know me, so there's that trust.
Contact form inasaidia sana. Juu kuna mtu unaweza umemcontact leo, umekuwa sasa una details zake, alafu wengine wanajua crime nini, wanashikwa, wengine wamemigrate. Sasa hapo ndio sasa si kuja kujua, inasaidia kujua huyo alikuanga hapa, siku hizi yuko maeneo mahali pengine. Sasa tunakuja kujua sababu ni gani, na kama kuna kitu tunaweza saidia, at least akuange tu yuko karibu na mali anaweza pata hizo services. Sasa contact form inatusaidia sana.
These population-specific tools begin the steady and integral work of building links with individuals within a site. They are an organic way of building and sustaining information networks across program sites.